In Hollywood, there's one place where you're guaranteed to find stars aplenty, just by looking down. The Hollywood Walk of Fame now draws 10 million people a year and has become a billion-dollar business. And this year, well, they've reached a milestone. For Brian Rooney, America's most famous sidewalk at 50 is a sign of the times.
The flashbulbs,
to the Hollywood Walk of Fame,
the fans,
Nicole Kidman,
the famous actor
Kevin Costner,
getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. For just a few minutes, when a star receives a star, the Walk of Fame brings together people who've made it with those who only wish they could in that elusive idea and place known as Hollywood.
Like so many things in Hollywood, it's a PR thing.
It's the best gimmick ever, yes.
Because if you come to Hollywood to see movie stars, they aren't strolling the Walk of Fame. But still, the tourists flock to see the stars on the Walk of Fame.
People are just fascinated. They
Oh,
walk along and they're looking at these names. We're doing it. Beautiful.
They stop to think. They get right down on the sidewalk to have their picture taken with a favorite. And it's only stone and bronze.
People love their stars.
Anna Martinez lines up the stars to be honored and decides where to place them.
Harriet Nelson.
Right? And she's next to Ozzie Nelson down the street. She's got a second star.
Oh, I see. Where's Ricky?
Ricky's on Vine Street next to David, his brother.
And here's something most people don't know. They don't just give you a star on the walk. You have to want one and pay a $25,000 fee to get it.
I'd like to invite everyone to lunch right after this, but can't afford it.
Prime real estate is right in front of the famous Chinese theater. The idea for the walk was hatched in the 1950s when Hollywood the place was losing its luster. It opened in 1960 with just under 1,600 stars. And now they add one or two a month. Installed by Travis Paternostro. Before him, his father. Before that, his grandfather. Every star on the walk was put there by a Paternostro.
I redid John Lennon's, just put in Ringo and put in George.
Now the walk has over 2,400 stars covering 2.5 miles.
Woody Woodpecker.
Right.
That's not a person.
I know. He's a character. Mickey Mouse has one. Kermit the Frog has one.
Most of them, though, honor real people, the on- and off-screen stars of movies, television, radio, and recording artists. The first 8 were laid down in 1958. Ronald Colman, Joanne Woodward. Don't remember Preston Foster? Here he was in the 1932 I Am a Fugitive from a Chain Gang.
I'm hungry. What would you say to a hamburger?
Gene Autry has 5 stars, 1 in every category. Lloyd, Jeff, and Beau Bridges, 3 stars in the family.
I like to put families together, husbands and wives.
In Hollywood, that's tough.
Yeah, I know. I just experienced that because a couple of my Walk of Famers are splitting up now, and they're together at Hollywood and Highland.
They divorced? Do you have to move the star, too?
No, I don't do that.
There's more than one Harrison Ford.
There is another Harrison Ford who was a silent screen star. So this Harrison Ford, the current one, thought that was his star.
And when Michael Jackson died, mourners heaped flowers on the star of another Michael Jackson, the radio host.
You could stand on your star all day long. People would take pictures and not know that it's your star.
I wouldn't let them go unless I could tell them who I am.
Some stars have caretakers. A group of women keeps the star of Julio Iglesias shining brightly.
How often do you do this?
We do it the first Saturday of every month, come rain or shine.
Does Julio know you do this?
Oh yes, he knows. He's very appreciative.
We were there the day they soldered together Russell Crowe's name in bronze, and we set it into the star.
Russell Crowe, I'll come visit you every now and then.
When he received his star, Russell Crowe had no idea. It's our little secret. This is Brian Rooney for Nightline in Hollywood.